Look in the kitchen. Sean is helping out with the spaghetti. How can Sean separate the spaghetti from the water? Sean needs a simple tool to separate such a mixture. Which one would be the best tool to use? Sean uses the colander, which allows the water through but not the spaghetti. Why did the water go through the holes and not the spaghetti? The water and the spaghetti have different physical properties. The water is a liquid and the spaghetti is a solid. We can separate the water and the spaghetti because physical properties of substances do not change in a mixture. Knowing the physical properties of the substances in a mixture helps us figure out how we can separate them. Observe what happens when water is mixed with blue chalk powder. You already know that a mixture is being formed. Now, let's take a look at what happens to the water and chalk powder when it is left untouched for a few minutes. Why does the chalk settle at the bottom? The two substances separate due to gravity. The chalk powder sinks to the bottom since it is heavier than water. How can we separate such a mixture? A coffee filter can be used to separate this mixture completely. When the mixture is poured onto the filter, the solid particles of chalk get trapped in the filter and the liquid water passes through it effortlessly. The chalk powder regains its dry blue solid particles when the moisture evaporates. How would you separate a mixture of salt and rice grains? The salt and the rice grains can be easily separated by their size. We use a sieve to separate this mixture. The larger grains of rice get trapped in the sieve and the tiny particles of salt pass through. Here's another simple mixture. The mixture in this container has some paper clips made of plastic and some made of steel. It would take a whole lot of time for Sean to separate them by hand. It would also be impractical to use a spoon, colander, or coffee filter. How could we quickly separate the substances? Sean could use a wand magnet. The steel paper clips get attracted to the magnet and stick to it. Which of these drinks is a mixture of a liquid and a gas? You guessed it, your favorite soda. Sodas are a mixture of sweet syrup, water, and carbon dioxide gas. The carbon dioxide gas gives the soda its fizz. How can we separate the gas from the liquid in this soda? When the can is shaken, the gas is separated from the liquid and it escapes into the air. The hissing sound is made by the gas when it is set free. That's about the mixtures we have for today. Let's review what we learned today. The substances in a mixture retain most of their physical properties. Differences in physical properties of the substances in a mixture can be used to separate the mixture using different tools. Sean is now ready for a delicious meal, a mixture of pasta, sauce, and herbs.